And Lawrence Jones is live in Washington, Pennsylvania with House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, House Minority Whip Steve Scalise, and House GOP Conference Chair Elise Stefanik. Good morning to all of you.
Hey, good morning, family. Thank y'all so much. Congressman, I want to go straight to this plan, the commitment to America. What is this about? Is it true that you based this plan similar to what Newt did back when Clinton was in office, when they were about to take back the House again, the Republicans?
Well, it's about putting out to the American public. I mean, think about this. We're in Washington, not Washington, D.C. We're in Washington County, Pennsylvania. Why? Because this plan is about all these people sitting around a table talking about the challenges that they have. Can they afford it? Can they fill up their tank of gas? How do they survive with now the Democrats causing inflation? They lost a whole month's salary. Are their communities safe again? You want a community that's protected, where law enforcement is respected, where criminals are prosecuted. You want an education system that's built on the future, where kids come first and are taught to dream big. So what we wanted to do, a plan for a new direction. We want to be upfront with the American public. We want an election to have a contrast. If they put their trust in us, this is exactly what we'll do. Hold our feet to the fire. And on the very first day, we're going to repeal 87,000 IRS agents. So they're not going after you. We work for you. You don't work for us.
Yeah. Congresswoman, I want to go to you because I've never seen moms so upset until I saw the baby formula crisis. It is those issues that matter to them. You're a new mom. Your baby is now one. You're a boy mom. Talk about what you've heard from voters across the country now that you chair the conference.
People are struggling, you know, in my district in upstate New York, just like where we are here in Washington County, Pennsylvania. People are struggling to make ends meet. When they go to the grocery store, they see the prices continuing to go up and up. Their energy costs, whether it's filling up their tank of gas or preparing for the home heating season, which is going to skyrocket. Voters know that's a direct result of unified, far-left, failed Democrat government, and they're going to hold them accountable. This commitment to America is focused on solving those issues on behalf of the American people, reining in inflation, fixing the supply chain crisis. I'll tell you, Lawrence, when I was shopping for baby formula, those shelves were empty, and it was House Republicans that stood up on behalf of moms and dads and grandparents and babies across this country. We will fight to make sure we have a secure supply chain right here in the USA.
Yeah. Congressman, I want to go to you because I got in at midnight from Louisiana, your state, and I was in the murder capital of New Orleans. Crime is a big issue for Americans. We're seeing crime up in all the major cities in this country. What are the Republicans going to do to not only support law enforcement, but provide public safety for every single American, whether they're in the suburbs or in a major city?
Yeah, and Lawrence, as somebody who was born in the city of New Orleans, it angers me when I see the direct result of liberal policies. They went out and defunded the police. We're way woefully understaffed on the New Orleans Police Department. You saw people running for DA and sheriff saying they were going to let people out of jail. Well, guess what happens? When you say that, the criminals are listening, and the criminals know that they can go commit more crimes, and they do. And so most people in any community want to be safe. In the commitment to America, we talk about making communities safe again, an America that's safe, because frankly, it's out of control right now in so many big cities, because whether it's Joe Biden, Speaker Pelosi, they've pushed these policies that have not only defunded the police, but now they're embracing cashless bail. They're embracing the policies that are making our communities less safe. It's not just at the border. It's in every big city in America, and it bleeds out into other communities. We've got to reverse that trend, and by telling the American people, we're running not just against what they're doing, because I think most Americans don't like what Joe Biden, Speaker Pelosi, and the far left are doing, but we're telling people what we're for, what we will do with bold conservative ideas to turn this country around, to rebuild an America that's strong.
Wow. So important, and the voters are so happy to finally see this plan. The Republicans are now going on the offense. Thank y'all so much, Scalise, Stefanik, Leader. Thank you so much, McCarthy, for joining us today on Fox and Friends. And just a quick final note, guys. You see the plan for the Republican House. This is really going to be what they're going to be running on. But also, you hear from political insiders, they're waiting for the former president. He has about $100 million, a little over that, in his war chest. Right. They wonder what he's going to do in this race. Will he use that money to support candidates like you just saw today? I'll turn it back to you guys in New York.
Great question. Speaking of money, Lawrence, we are buying them breakfast, right? If that's legally possible.
I don't think it is.
Can we buy
You know,
them?
I think the congressman is buying breakfast for everybody. I think,
All right.
you know, he outranks us all.
All right, fine.
It costs more under Biden, too.